Here's Brody Brazil.
Okay, so here, though, is the big topic of the day. And you know what? I'm going to make this into its own video so that I can put out a Deebo Samuel video. Everybody else here on YouTube who covers sports, I'm not sure if they actually care about Deebo Samuel or the 49ers or the situation, but they know that when you put out a video like this, it's going to get a ton of views. So anybody tuning into a video that I'm making out of this response, I apologize right now because I have nothing to offer you. I'm just making a video for the hits. In all seriousness, let me talk less about the situation because I'm not up to speed on it. Like I know who he is. I know what he's up against. I know the rub between the team. Like I get it. He doesn't want to be around. And he also knows that the draft is right around the corner. So draft picks might be something that are part of a trade that he's involved in. Like it's perfect timing to bring up the fact that I would like to be traded. I don't have any thoughts on the actual situation, but I do want to say, how amazing is it here in Bay Area sports? You've got an NBA team that's 2 games into a playoff run, back in their new building, or I should say in their new building, but they're back in the playoffs. They've got their 3 stars in Draymond, Clay, and Steph all reunited, back together again. They've added Poole to the mix. Like, the Warriors are vibing, right? So that's kind of a thing. Baseball season has started. I wish people would give more attention to the Oakland A's. They've got a winning record. They were in first place of their division, surprisingly, entering today. I don't know how long it's going to last, but they are always interesting. They don't get a lot of conversation. The Giants won 107 games last year, and I don't know that even they are the talk of the town today, like, for example. And they won today, right? But the biggest story all of a sudden is Deebo Samuel, like a football story, takes over the entire Bay Area region. How could I forget? The MLS San Jose Earthquakes, they just changed their head coach. I didn't hear anybody talking about that in like a real public, broad platform. But when Deebo Samuel, all he's asking is to be traded. And that just dominates the stories, that dominates social media. Anybody who covers a bunch of different things, we're focusing right in on Deebo Samuel right now. You all know what I do, A's and Sharks and some other stuff in between, bigger stories or things I think I can add perspective or insights on. I'll jump in on those, but I don't know. To me, again, it's amazing how everybody gets focused and fixated on this, and it's the talk, and it was the talk around our office today, and I'm like, he didn't do anything. The 49ers haven't had a game for months. They won't have another game for months. And that's the number one thing on our radar. We're like mid off season here. So it's just interesting how that happens. So, hey, there was my Deebo Samuel video. Congratulations, Brody. I hope you get 5 million views on this.